Hey guys, today's video is going to be about why the gym might not be good for you. But before we continue, please like the video and comment down below to help the channel grow. Going to the gym can seem repetitive to the point you start getting bored and you start losing focus. And this usually happens when you're looking at the same wall, walking on the same treadmill throughout the week. And this is one of the main reasons why people lose focus and give up on their fitness journey early on. But this can be easily solved if you go to an open gym where you have fresh air, trees, sunlight. You have the best possible environment related to your natural habitat. And guess what? Even if you get bored of that, you can always change your path. Second point is that most people work a 9 to 5 job and you are more likely to be free when the other person is. So the consequence of that is that when you enter the gym, you are going to encounter crowds, because of which you're going to see people hog up machines and equipment, and then you have to wait for your turn, and there's no going around it. So you're going to spend most of your time saying, bro, how many sets do you have? या alternate करते हैं, भाई कितने set बचे हैं? And this can get annoying over time when you have to keep changing weights between the sets, especially when you see those people who are on their phone but still they're hogging up the machines. But if you go to an open gym, this rarely happens. In fact, I never see the pull-up bar or the dips area to be occupied. Like literally, this has never happened to me. Maybe once or twice. Third point is that people have this mindset in their brains that you have to go to the gym if you want to gain strength, but that is not true. You can easily gain a lot of strength if you do calisthenics and certain movements where you're moving your body throughout space. Some of these movements can be pull-ups and other compound movements like dips. They help a lot. In these exercises, you are using your abs and your core muscles a lot more compared to those exercises where you're in the gym. For example, the bench press, you're just lying down and just pushing the rod across. So there's a lot more involvement of muscle, and you can argue that these exercises are way better for you, because over time, once you master your own body weight, you can recruit even more muscle fibers in your movements as compared to those movements where your core is not engaged, therefore making you a more athletic individual. And some people can even say that the body weight exercises are not as challenging, but you can easily solve that if you're investing in a loading belt. That is by far the best investment I've ever made in my fitness journey. You can add weights, you can do weighted pull-ups, you can do weighted dips. There's so many applications you can apply that, and that is easily solved. Then the obvious benefit is it is very cost effective. What is better than not paying anything, like literally zero, nada. You can just go to open gym and do exercises and be in better shape than most people who enter the gym. Now, like everything, there are always a few downsides or cons to things. So let's go over a few. Some people might be shy at the beginning to do pull-ups or any other exercises in public, but that is something they have to go over. Even in the gym, there will be some people staring at you, but to be honest, I've encountered more weirdos in public as compared to gyms. And there's literally been a case where I was doing my weighted pull-ups and a group of people went out of their way and grabbed a bench and started staring at me. So that sometimes that can get uncomfortable, but I'll give it a benefit of the doubt that I know that people are not used to seeing other people doing weighted pull-ups, and that might seem odd. But it could be that they were too shy to interact, so they ended up looking as weirdos and started staring. But point is, you can come across more weirdos in public. Next point is, some muscle groups require way more stimulus to grow. For example, the shoulders and the legs. So you need to add extra resistance, otherwise, because they're so stubborn, they do not grow. You can easily counter these by investing in dumbbells and resistance bands. That's a really good one. And these resistance bands can help you achieve tension in certain parts of the movement way better than dumbbells. And I've personally grown so much because of them. You should see these as an investment. For example, during times where there's lockdown and you can't go to the gym because it's closed, So you can always have access to these dumbbells and resistance band and have kick-ass workout because of it. Which also reminds me of another advantage is that you never know when there's another lockdown coming on. Maybe in the news it's coming, there's another variant going around because of which your gyms close out. And if you notice, the past 1 or 2 years is the time where people who went to the gym were the most affected. Like, they were the people who became unfit and weren't as athletic anymore, because in their mindset they were used to that gym environment where there was camaraderie between people, and they equated going to the gym and being fit as the same thing. But if you want to be fit and athletic, you shouldn't stick to the conventional forms of exercises. You can always go to an open gym and do those exercises in a different way. For example, pull-ups and dips, like we covered before. So you are basically not limiting yourself if you are going to an open gym and you are mastering your own body weight, becoming way more athletic. So that's one more thing to consider. Alright guys, I hope you got to learn something. If you enjoyed the video, please like and share the video, of course. Subscribe to the channel for more further content, and I'll see you in the next video.